At some point it's gonna. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm officially online now.
Nice.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Ah, shit, I forgot to bring water. Let me go get water really quick. Yeah, water.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I teleported to Ulda and teleported back, and I got in your.
Mm.
We can actually know when we're doing the quest.
Wait, is the quest here?
I think so. I'd assume it's that blue
Oh, I
one
see
near
it, yeah.
the inn. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Ah.
Yes.
Da, da. Da, 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 da. So we begin. The crystal. Oh, it's definitely this.
Yes.
Hehe, it appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than Hound, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for... Well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I am MGG, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work with the ITS scope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though.
Me in comments.
What?
Like me. Sounds like my name, kinda.
Okay. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it, however, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you lend us our well-traveled eye at Aporia. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. Yes, very baby lava. Bye-bye.
Why is she have such a boyish hairstyle? Little baby is adorable. Where are we going? Oh.
Where are you teleporting if I'm teleporting?
Yep, I didn't realize. There we go.
Oh. It's the same Lala that I keep finding. Anyways,
Person looks like asthma.
I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Greetings, Hound, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I am sure Nemgigi has already told you plenty about us, But allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Gigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater an honor than to meet the first man in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. The professor speaks often at the length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless perhaps, but for a single man, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from him, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. Yes. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea of the Anti-Tower in the Drabanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall the star, the final days. Soon thereafter, our research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Itiascope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. What? We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. Okay. Oh, well, what's this? Oh. Oh. Here's a crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. Okay. Oh snap!
I've seen it.
What?
Don't even know what that is.
What do you mean you don't know what that is? It's one of the...
I'm kidding!
Oh my god.
Oh, he asked, so I said no.
Yeah, I know someone who bears a similar crystal.
Yeah.
It's just a certain someone. I might know a person or two. Or two. As I thought. You do know what this is. Please, tell me everything. Yes. Well, these are crystals that have memories. They are from ancients. And yeah, I guess I was missing one. So I guess you found it. Cool story, bro.
Thanks, bro.
The Asians used these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storage stones passed from master to students. Oh yeah, I know of those as well. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? What the fuck? Asian memories. Window through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystalline hound story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who then could these memories belong to? Yeah, good question. And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea?
This guy's a dog.
He's a scholar.
Yeah. I like guy.
Lala. I want to pet the love. Professor! Professor! Claudian! Huh? Yes? I'm well aware that the contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time?
She's gonna bonk him.
What? Ah, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. You're gonna get punched? Perhaps a more, engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, I touched it. Nothing's happening. Oh, I guess it is happening. Oh. If anyone, message, come, pandemonium, please. I'm telling you, even these guys like, come.
Yeah.
Faces, grave threat, star, in danger. The fuck, dude? That expression does not bode well. What did you see? Just a garbled up message about shit going down. What? What, eh?
You what, mate?
Pandemonium? This is not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me well, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. Okay. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Nemgigi, Risenol, I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. Yes, yes. As for you, Hound, there's a person I would have you seek. The one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Yeah, that would be me, yes. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. Why, because I touched a crystal and it glowed? So I ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where Pandemonium is, and if we need be concerned by this message. Okay. I've got this, bro. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Yes. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Pepsi's. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, 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 wow. Is that a Lala? It's a Lala!
Your dog.
Yes. Ba ba da 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 ba ba ba. Welcome, my lord. If you would wish to go to the ocular, I should be glad to escort you. Yes. Yes.
Oh, destination.
Yes.
Bonk.
Yes. Please be moist. I wanna hear a little boobs. Maybe not right now because he's kind of spent, but on the other side. If receives this message. Oh, wait, I'm getting a message. Stop. Oh, what? Okay, so I'll go through. Bye bye. Come, pandemonium.
That works.
Quickly, yeah, I'm telling you. Come,
They can't stop.
and I will show you. Pandemonium this time.
They like the word like come, and then our people like the word pray return
Pray.
to the walking sands.
Yes. What's happening? Why did I fall on my ass? Previous time I just appeared. Oh, maybe it's because I have more ether this time. Ow. Wait, what the fuck? Where am I?
That looks so cute.
Wow, who would have thought? I'm back in Elpis. Wow. Yes,
wow,
amazing. Yes. Ugh. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's that guy.
Ah, it's you, little boobs.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Could it be?
His eyes are beautiful. I
Yes.
love them.
Could it be indeed?
Yeah.
No, of course not. Apologies. But for the briefest moment, I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous.
Excuse you? Sorry. I'm assuming we bumped into him then, like the stupid bitches we are.
He told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. I guess we did fall from the sky.
We knocked his ass out on the way down.
Yeah, we knocked his ass out with our ass.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, there's Lalas! Look, there's a few Lalas here. They're
That's a cute
small.
Lala.
They're baby.
I
Think I see a
that
third one. They're a little bit elephanty.
See all these Lalas makes me want to play mine.
Yes. Okay. What now? Ah. Oh, Themis. Okay, so I guess he's not a Litmus. Or, that's his
Well,
actual
it could
name.
be. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it could be his real name.
Yeah. Wait, isn't there a game called Tears of Themis? Anyway. Ah, apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. He does have white robes.
Yeah.
You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know for that matter. I'm Asim's familiar, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second, my mouse was acting kinda weird.
Oh.
I don't even know why. Yeah, I'm Asim's familiar. Let's see if you say something about a certain Asim. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at his disposal. Also, yes, I am your friend. If you are here at Asim's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate pandemonium, yes? Well, yes, how would you know?
Sounds like.
If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Well, I teleported a little bit.
Slammed him on his head.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. Yeah, I assume getting bonked in your head with a bot is not common. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Sure. Oh wait, I can't? What? Oh, okay, fine. Let's hope I can't change the future with this, buddy. Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in pandemonium. My god. Why in a cutscene, dude? The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the worlds of La Cabrera. Oh. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. It's like Elpis but dangerous. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandemonium ceased. You what, mate? I am here as a representative of an organization that works directly with the convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? Sure.
He looks like a baby.
What?
He looks like a baby.
Looks like a child, like a teenager.
Yeah, he's baby.
Yes. In the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Myleni in Aporia or Jijol in Ratsadhan. Okay. So those are the tokens that we're gonna be getting from raids, I assume.
Yeah.
We're familiar there. Themis is eager to commence the investigation into Pandemonium. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work with our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. He had also noticed the anomaly near Pandemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, he eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but he left me with these words. Fear not, for in my absence, a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend his meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. He does have a way of being right about these things. Okay. Even so, his hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the wards of La Habrea for entry into Pandemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagnorisis. Okay. Da 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 da.
It's exciting.
Yes.
But also scary. I'm always really bad at normal raids. It's okay. We will beast it. Oh,
Yes.
shit.
That's Lala's with facial hair. I do not like. Okay.
Yeah.
What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandemonium. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandemonium as you please. Now, that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigations further together. Yes. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warden's instructions at all times. Eh? What? Those who conduct the work within Pandemonium are called warders, for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of Lahabred has deemed such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip the shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandemonium is a frightful place. Oh, okay. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master Lahabred
Right.
shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there.
He shouldn't
What?
be here. I said pray.
Yes. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master Lahabrea would have acted if they were anything worth worrying about. I see. It appears Lahabrea is kept well abreast of the goings-on there. Here, then. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master Lahabrea. Do you know him?
Maybe.
Oh, the stories I could tell you.
Are we doing that one?
Well, I'm doing that one.
Yeah, I want to do that one too.
You are no mere familiar, are you? Master Lahabrea is not known for being generous with his time. That one would have stories of his company almost beggars belief. Regardless, well, I doubt I need to tell you this. He's of their convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The nose that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Lethe. Let us delay no further. Yes. Okay, it's not so far. Good. Every time I see Lethe, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fly so much.
Yeah.
I keep getting hunts there. What is it, the
I hate.
water horse?
Yeah, or the fishies.
Oh, that's right.
The little fishies. Such a pretty area though, this one.
Yes. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances. But is it true that you too have met La Habre in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else, why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled pandemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Yes.
Yes. Oh.
We've seen this before, or at least I've seen it. They showed this first room on the stream.
Yeah.
Obviously,
so good.
not with this guy. It is much as I feared. So creepy, dude. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Yes. I can see it's complex, yes. Someone is kinky here as well, I guess. Quite so. Also, my stream is buffering horribly, I don't know why.
Oh no.
I'll have to restart it after this. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out.
But like, oh no, that sounds scary.
Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforce what protections I could the moment we arrive. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. You what? Were there another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. I'm a bit of a strength pillar myself. Which one do you want to do?
One.
Okay. This request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. Kinda used to this, man.
Yeah.
At least you received it with good humor. Rest assured, I do not mean to stand by idly while you risk life and limb. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusory allies that will fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Yeah, okay, buddy. Give me a full party of adventurers. Then so shall it be. Now, what, I wonder, awaits us in Pandemonium's pitiless halls? Yeah, I do wonder that myself, man.
Yeah.
What kind of bosses are gonna surprise us here? Asphodelos, the first circle. Now accessible.
Exciting.
Yes.
Lego. You are lead, by the way.
I know. I'm gonna restart the stream to see if the thing unwonks itself.